welcome back to week number 2. My name is Leo, and I hope you had a chance to get out there, enjoy the beautiful weather for your training runs during the week. This weekend, we've got 2 distances. We've got the half marathon folks doing 8 kilometers, and we've got the full marathon guys doing 21 kilometers. Now, if you're training for Chicago, it's a back off week. You're only doing 19 kilometers. Hey, something to show you. Here's our new Team World Vision jersey, hot off the presses. What's new this year is that these jerseys come in men's and women's fit. So that's really cool. It's available on our online store, teamworldvision.ca/store at $30. The team group runs are going to take place again in Hamilton, Ancaster at the Lakeland Pool, 7 o'clock. And the GTA folks are going to be meeting again at the Etobicoke Creek Trail at the end of Sismet Road. That's where we're going to park. And I got to tell you, the Etobicoke Creek Trail is just lovely, lovely to run on. During our long run, we had some questions around, why do we do this? The long runs are designed to be easy, and the purpose really is to strengthen your heart, to improve your aerobic capacity. They're supposed to be easy, 60% of your maximum heart rate. And if you don't know what that is, if you don't know what your maximum heart rate is, just go by feel. If you can carry on a conversation during this running, then you're probably in the right zone. Doing this, on the other hand, does make it boring. You're not pushing hard, and the time goes by a little bit slower. That's why we encourage you guys to come out to the group runs, to make it personal, relational, meet some other folks, hear about their story, tell your story, and you'll find that time goes so much quicker by doing it in a group setting. The last time I talked about the clean water story that I wanted to inform you guys more about. What does clean water provide to a community? Well, first of all, it's health. Lack of clean water is a #1 cause of preventable death in the developing world today. 1,000 kids under the age of 5 die from disease related to drinking dirty water. So if you provide clean water to a community, that statistic goes down significantly. The other thing I want to talk about is its impact on education. I just got back from Rwanda. I met my sponsor child, Clementine, who's 10 years old, the same age as my daughter. But whereas my daughter is in grade 5, Clementine's only in grade 2. What we discovered is that because she was spending hours in the morning and hours in the evening getting water for her family, she doesn't have the time to go to school. And when she does have time, she's oftentimes sick from drinking the dirty water. Education, probably more so than here in the developing world, is so critically important because it's not free past grade 9. You need to be a good student. You have to have good grades in order to get into the schools at the higher levels in order to break the poverty cycle. But if you're not in school because you can't, you don't have the time because you're spending so much time getting water for your family, those prospects go way down. Now, for some of the keener kids in these developing countries who get up before dawn to get water for their family, they show up to school exhausted. They're unfocused, and they oftentimes fall asleep. So by providing clean water to a community, you can switch that right away. They can have access to schooling that they should to, again, alleviate the poverty cycle. As far as fundraising goes, here's the next thing that you need to do. Last week, we told you about putting together a list of your personal network of friends and family, right? That first concentric circle. Now what I want you to do is to develop your story. And here's how you do it very simply. You first talk about how you heard about Team World Vision, whether it was at a church service or other. When did you hear about it? What was the message? Then you want to talk about how you felt when you heard that invitation. Then you want to talk about all the things that you were considering as barriers. Too busy at work, too busy at school, difficulties with work, family, whatever the case might be. Think of all the things that you thought about as to why you should not do this. And then I want you to talk about what you have decided to do, whether it's a 5K, half marathon, or a full marathon, as well as how much money you want to provide and how many kids you want to provide clean water to. And then lastly, what you want to say is, hey, Here's what I'm asking you now as a donor to do to join me in this journey. All right, so after you've created that, the next thing is to take your group of personal friends and contacts, text message them, email them, or call them to tell them your story. By doing this, you'll first of all overcome fear, and because you're gonna get some positive responses, you're gonna get donations, you will now feel more encouraged to continue down this journey. Thank you so much for watching this. I look forward to seeing you at the group run this Saturday. God bless.